Well, this holiday season is very different than last holiday season. As this holiday season, guess what? We have lots of things going on in our area. Everything that we missed last year is back just about. There are some provisions that you have to take care of, but at least there's things to do. And hey, what's better than what's going on at the Sharon Playhouse? That's right, I said the Sharon Playhouse. They have some events coming up for this holiday season, and we've got both Robert and Alan with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marshall.
Good morning, everyone.
So we're into the holiday season, and you do have a lineup of things that actually run through December 18th that we can talk about at the Sharon Playhouse. First of all, I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving a little bit in advance, and second of all, happy holidays. And now let's get to the meat of what's going on at the Playhouse.
Okay, and right back at you, of course, too, Marshall. Well, we're very excited right now to be in collaboration with Shakespeare in Sharon for a wonderful event as part of our Cocktails and Cabaret series on the 27th and 28th of this month in November.
If your listeners remember, they were the group that performed A Midsummer Night's Dream in the backyard of the Almquist estate. So we've teamed up with them to do another Shakespeare production in the Bok Gallery this year.
Right, and just a little more information, and that was this past summer. So they're a wonderful Shakespeare organization. I'm not sure. Some of your listeners may remember that Robert and I actually came from Shakespeare Company down in Row Ayton, so Shakespeare on the Sound. So we have an affinity, and we're so excited to be working, as I said, with them on an evening of monologues. All over the map, every Shakespeare, you name a Shakespeare show, we're probably doing a monologue from it as part of our Cocktails and Cabaret on the 27th and 28th. And as Robert said, inside the Bok Gallery.
And so instead of calling it Cocktails and Cabaret, we're saying it's Shakespeare and Spirits this time.
Well, why not? Now, that is Saturday and Sunday, November 27th and 28th. I guess the pre-show reception's at 5:30 and the performance at 6:30?
That's right.
Now, how can they get tickets for that? Online, is that the best, or is the box office also going to be answerable?
Wendy is waiting by the telephone in our offices between 10 and 3 all this week, except for Thursday because of the holiday. Or you can go right on the website, www.sharonplayhouse.org.
So that is Shakespeare in Spirits, Saturday and Sunday, November 27th and 28th at the Sharon Playhouse. Now, I have to move on to It's a Wonderful Life, a radio play. That's coming up December 11th and 12th. Tell me exactly how this is going to work, because this sounds like it could be a ton of fun.
Oh, it is. It's a wonderful hour-and-a-half version of the show, but it's basically set in a radio station, as you just said, as a radio play. And we have about 8 actors set in 1946 doing a radio version of the story. And we have a wonderful, wonderful cast of mostly alums, which is very exciting for us back at the Playhouse, and directed by the fabulous Macy Levin, who that most of your listeners will know. And it's going to be just something new and different holiday. We're back inside, which is great. That's why we have multiple shows, so we make sure that everybody's spaced, but that everybody gets a chance to see it. And Robert and I were just talking about this, and the last time we had an inside holiday show was our fun ho-ho holiday concert. But this is the first time we think that we recall that there was an actual holiday play, a holiday show that wasn't just a review. So that's sort of neat as well.
It's a Wonderful Life, and that is going to be at the Bok Gallery Saturday, December 11th at 2 and 7 p.m., and Sunday, December 12th at 3 p.m. Once again, $10 for kids, adults $20. By kids are 12 and under, and tickets once again available at the box office or online. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think the Bok Gallery is perfect for a presentation like that as well.
Yeah, it's going to be great. All the cast members they'll have their script in hand and running from one microphone to another one. We will have live Foley artistry going on in the room, some jingles. You know, it's going to be a fun 1940s experience for our audience, and they'll get to be the live audience at the actual taping of this.
Full costumes, lighting, sound, the whole thing.
It sounds like a ton of fun, and the final thing that we'll talk about today is, and everybody knows a Charlie Brown Christmas. I mean, from you were a kid, it's on TV, all that. You've got a Charlie Brown Christmas coming up on December 17th at 7 p.m., Saturday the 18th at 3 and 7, and Sunday the December 19th at 3 p.m. Those are 4 different shows. And is this going to feature the children that participated in your summer theater, or are there new people also going to be in this?
I do believe it is a mix.
We actually, the summer programs are usually tuition-based, but since, these kids are all thespians, we wanted to give them the actual experience of the audition process. So Michael Kevin Baldwin, our director of education,
Also the director of the show,
wanted to make sure that these kids got that full experience. So all the kids, we had 21 auditioners, and there were about 10 to 12 roles available. So it was a great experience for them to get to see that process of the whole thing, too.
And again, a wonderful group of all local thespians, as Robert mentioned, performing in the Bok. But it's, again, a fully staged, costumes, lights, music, the whole shebang.
And let's deal with
Michael's partner. Michael's fiance, Will Nash Broyles, is actually going to be the choreographer. So it's a cute little team that they've assembled for their shows.
All right, and let's go to the 200-pound gorilla now in the room, and that is you still have some protocols for COVID-19 for all these shows, right?
We absolutely do. We are requesting. It is just as we have done with the past few productions that we did before winter started or fall started, that people need to be masked and show a vaccination card. Still, it's the same protocol we've been doing, and that has been seeming to work all over the country when it comes to theaters and such.
Yeah, Broadway is seeing a great reopening with their shows. Once again, we're speaking with Robert Nowland. The Sharon Playhouse has a great lineup of holiday events beginning on November 27th and 28th. Shakespeare in Spirits, December 11th and 12th. It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play, and December 17th and 18th, the Charlie Brown Christmas, all indoors, all at the Bok Gallery, and tickets and information available at sharonplayhouse.org and also at the box office. So, are you? I hate to ask this question, but after Christmas is over, are we going to have any more events that might pop up in the Bok Gallery over the course of the winter, or no?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, as traditionally, we are a little dark, as we know, during January and February because of the weather, and who knows what the weather's going to be this year. But it is always the intention of the Playhouse to, keep things going, back to the cocktails and cabaret now that we're back inside. What is it going to be? Who knows? Is it going to be some review stuff? Is it going to be some concerts? Everything is being worked out, but it is the intention to, keep it going.
And
coming up soon will be an announcement about our 2022 season as well.
I was just going to say the 2022 season is coming up, but just very, very quick, look back on last year, the summer performances. How did it work out? Was it above your expectations?
Absolutely. It was the first year, we were the expression of throwing spaghetti against the wall, see what stuck. And so this last year, knowing that we had to be outside again, that was absolutely fine. Keep people happy and safe. We were able to expand, as you know, to more and bigger and better, and all of those catchphrases we used last year. And it did exceed expectations. Very successful. People were very happy. But I'm going to admit, I think we're a little excited to get back inside the barn. Let's get back inside the theater and do some shows.
Well, once again, a reminder, a nice coming up of holiday shows beginning with November 27th and 28th, Shakespeare in Spirits, and December 11th and 12th, It's a Wonderful Life, a radio play, and then December 17th and 18th at Charlie Brown Christmas, all at the Sharon Playhouse at the Bok Gallery. Once again, sharonplayhouse.org, or of course the box office. Guys, hey, I want you to have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll obviously see you before Christmas with all these shows coming up.
Sounds great, Marshall. You as well. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.